All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I am back with another video. All right, y'all, back with some breaking news. Well, I guess we can consider it breaking news, because I talked a little bit about it yesterday, but I still wasn't sure if it was official. But it's official. It's going down. The rematch, the sequel is going down between Zhang Weili and Joanna. It's being scheduled for UFC 275, June 11th. As y'all know, this is also the card with Valentina Shevchenko versus Taylor Santos. So this is looking like a good card. It's shaping up to be a good card, y'all. This is the Glover Teixeira card, right? And yeah, man. I talked about this yesterday in the live stream, because Joanna, she went on her IG and she posted up that she had a couple of announcements. The way she was describing it, I thought that, she was likening her new deal that she had to like a fight or something. That was her new opponent. That's why I was like, uh-oh. I was like, this is what she's doing now? But no, she's got an opponent named is what she said, and she said that everything was scheduled. So today I just found out, I saw it on UFC News Alert that the fight is, pretty much, it's pretty much a go. Joanna's already agreed to it, and so is Zhang Weili. Because, Zhang Weili, she had taken to her IG and her social media and said that she had a fight in the works. So put two and two together, and you got a fight, right? So as y'all know, Zhang Weili and Joanna, they put on one of the most classic fights of WMMA 2 years ago. I want to say, what was it, March 2020 to be exact. They put on one of the best fights for WMMA. Back and forth action, skill for skill, blow for blow. It was a good 5-round fight, very close, razor thin decision for Zhang Weili. And like I said, the more and more I watch it could have gone either way. Could have gone to Joanna, could have gone to Zhang Weili. I still feel like after watching it a couple more times, Zhang Weili won the fight. You know what I mean? So sometimes it changes up. But once again, they're about to run it back, and, for good reason, because right now, both of these fighters are trying to find their place in the game. Joanna, she was recently taken out of the rankings for inactivity because, this was her last fight. This was the last time she'd been in the octagon, against Zhang Weili. As for Zhang Weili, she had racked up 2 losses back-to-back to Rose Namajunas. Right after defeating Joanna, she stepped into the octagon with Rose Namajunas, lost the belt by first-round stoppage, then lost the rematch by decision, right? So, yeah, Zhang Weili, she's trying to find out where she stands right now. She's trying to grow as a fighter, trying to get back into the mix. Joanna, she wants to go straight for a title shot, so she's really going no less than #1 contender. That's how she's been, pretty much flexing. She's been saying, I want this fight. This is all I want. I want a third fight with Rose and nothing more, nothing less, right? That's what's kind of been a holdup for her. Well, I think also, she was kind of holding up because she's been doing other things, making more money outside of the UFC and, possibly just recovering, because that was a rough fight. So with that, there's no way I'm really hating on Joanna. Like I said, I just feel like, she kind of has to know her place right now. You can't just go straight in there for a title shot. This is a legit fight for her. Now, if she wanted to just take time off and say, I got to recover, that's fine. But don't just come straight back and say, well, I earned a title shot when you haven't really done anything, right? So the next best thing is to take on, somebody you had a classic fight with that was a former champion. So my thoughts on this fight, I like it. I definitely like this fight. Now, will it be the same type of banger? Could be, probably not. You know what I mean? It's kind of 50-50. It's all in if they want to put on fight of the night for the people or if they want to grow as fighters. For Zhang Weili, I think she wants to improve as a fighter. So being under Henry Cejudo's tutelage, under his camp, I think, she's going to take a different approach, possibly, be a little bit more wrestler oriented, wanting to grapple more, pick her shots a little bit more. But when it comes to Joanna, she also might want to be a little bit more cautious this time around. She might still want to be exciting, but she might pick and choose her moments to go in there into the fire, because like I said, we don't know what she may have lost from that fight, as well as Zhang Weili, from the first fight. So I think that, Joanna, she might fight a bit of a smarter fight, especially if it means going to a title shot. If it means leading to a title shot, she's going to probably want to just make sure that she can maybe strike her way to a 3-round or 5-round decision, which also brings me to that. What do y'all think, man? It's more than likely this is going to be like the third fight on the card because I know the co-main event is Shevchenko versus Santos. The main event is going to be, Glover Teixeira and I keep forgetting his name, but that's the main event. So the third fight on the card will be Weili Joanna. So do you think the third fight is going to be a 3-round fight or a 5-round fight this time around? I mean, honestly, being greedy, I would like another 5-round fight, just to see, these two really go at it. But if it's just, a non-title fight, 3-round fight is fine, especially if they're trying to go in for a title eliminator. And, they don't want to go at risk of going at it again and banging each other up too much. So we'll see. I mean, 3, I'll take 3. 5, I'll take 5. Doesn't really matter. I just really wanted this fight to happen because, as y'all know, this was one of those 3 fights that I said they needed to just go ahead and make in the strawweight division just to kind of get closure. My fights were Rose and Carla, Mackenzie Dern and Marina. So one of those already happened. One's going to happen in May. And then the next one's going to happen in June, right? So, yeah, guys, it's going down. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Like I said, I'll take this fight. I like it, because right now Joanna and Zhang Weili, they both have something in common. And that is that they have to find their place in the strawweight division once again, after losing two fights apiece to Rose Namajunas. They have to rebuild themselves. They kind of have to rebuild themselves to see if they can go back in there and become world champion. My answer to that, I think they can, but it's gonna take a little bit of a statement maker in this fight. Now if Zhang Weili was able to go in there and stop Joanna, then I would say, okay, maybe she is ready this time around. She might really have something going for her. Same with Joanna. If she can go in there and stop Zhang Weili, I'd be like, yo, that'd be big. That'd be big on both parts. And who knows? Like I said, with Joanna, she might want to go in there, get this fight, then get one more title shot. Win or lose, she'll probably just walk off into the sunset, right? Because that's her main goal, is to try to be 2-time champion. So yeah, guys, it's going down. I think this card is turning out to look pretty good, so I'll keep y'all posted if anything else changes, but let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this fight. Early pick, who do y'all think is going to win? What do y'all think about this fight? Do you like it? Do you think Joanna's going to show a little octagon rust in there? Do you think Zhang Weili is going to show a different look? Real quick, I'll say I think she will. And as for Joanna, she might show a little bit of rust, but she's pretty active. Always seeing her in the gym, she always looks the same, but the actual fight is different. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Combo Breaker 99, I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.